Hey, I've tried this a few times now and it keeps being too much. But I feel called to share. Step one. The reason I feel called to share is because I've had a few beautiful souls that have reached out to check in on me today. I've had a few beautiful souls that have reached out asking my thoughts, asking for perspective. I'm grateful that there's some folks that feel I might be able to serve their journey in this moment. So I'll just say this. I'm going to try to limit this then. Step one. Feel. Grieve. A friend of mine I was on a call with earlier said that her fitness watch started to freak out when her wife gave her the news. And she said, it said on there, "It looks like you've had a hard fall. Should I call 911? Well, it's not wrong. We laughed. When I got the news this morning, I had made it a point not to watch it immediately. I didn't look at my phone. I got some food, got some coffee. Then finally learned the news, and I honestly wondered if I was still asleep, which is ironic because I wasn't really sleeping last night. I held my head in my hands. I cried a little bit. I went out to make a phone call, and I was standing on the porch, and I was about to make the call, and then I decided to do something that I don't do all the time, but I took off my shoes and socks, and I went out into the lawn, and I earthed. I just stood there on the ground, and I breathed, and I just felt the earth under my feet, and I looked around, and I saw birds, and I saw chipmunks and squirrels, and the leaves falling off the trees, and the trees swaying, and it's not that it made it all better, but it made me more here and brought me back to the moment and to being present and to going, I'm alive. I'm still here. The journey has shifted. The job has shifted. What it means to be of loving action next has shifted. What is mine to do to serve all the issues that I was voting on behalf of has shifted, no doubt. But first, step one. To feel. To grieve. To be with the sadness. To be with the anger. To be with the fear. Too often in my life I've skipped that part when a trauma has emerged. It doesn't go away. It's better to heal it. It's better to be with it. So that's step one. That's what I have in this moment. Give yourself grace to do that. If you have loved ones who are aligned with you, and you probably do because 1 out of 2 of us are, reach out to them. Hold space for them. Ask for them to hold space for you. Step one. Feel. Grieve. Then we'll get on with what is mine to do. Then we'll get on with action steps. And yes, I will move on from election post. But today is about grieving and beginning the healing process so we can get back to loving action. Fighting for the things we stand for. First we heal. Be so very good to you.